Hello students, welcome to Global Online Classes. So students, this is our third lecture in the series where we are discussing top MCQs from the unit higher education systems. And if you have not watched our earlier lectures, you can watch them. Link is in the description. As well as I'll be doing 7 more lectures on this unit higher education system. And I'm confident that after watching these 10 lectures, your entire unit and will be covered and you'll be able to answer the most of the questions from your examination, right? So first question is, first education commission in independent India is. So the first education commission in independent India was headed by Dr. S. Radhakrishnan, who was also happened to be the chairman of Banaras University, and it was formed in the year 1947, and it submitted its report in the year 1949. So remember, the first education commission of independent India was headed by Dr. S. Radhakrishnan. It was formed in 1947. It submitted its report in 1949 and it was called University Education Commission, right? So these 4 points you should remember. It was formed in 1947. It was headed by Dr. S. Radhakrishnan and it submitted its report in 1949 and it was called University Education Commission. So you should also remember the other education commissions because they might also be asked in the exam. Deemed to be university is established by. So friends, they have asked us about the deemed to be university. Before that, let us learn what are the central universities. So there are types of universities in India like central university, state university, then deemed to be universities, and then private universities and autonomous institutions, right? So first is central universities are formed by or established by act of parliament, and for deemed to be universities you don't need an act of parliament, only a mere notification by central government on advice of University Grant Commission is enough for establishing uh, deemed to be university. So here section 3 of UGC University Grant Commission Act 1956 is used. Remember the very important section 3 of University Grant Commission Act 1956, under which these deemed to be universities are established, and the state universities are formed by the act of the state government. So remember, central universities are formed by the act of parliament, right? Indian parliament. So this is important information. So correct answer will be deemed universities are established by a notification of a central government on an advice of UGC. Which of the following are not statutory bodies, right? So friends, not statutory bodies means the bodies which are not formed by an act of parliament, right? So what are these bodies? We have seen that NAC, National Assessment and Accreditation Council, is not a statutory body, and then National Council for Educational Research and Training, NCERT, is also non-statutory body. So remember NAC and NCERT. So you just have to remember these two, then remaining three, National Medical Council, then AICT and NCT. So these are the statutory bodies, and NCERT and NAC. So these two, remember, they are non-statutory bodies. So our correct answer will be AC, that is A and C only, right? So NAC and NCERT are not formed by the Act of Parliament. Now, question is, Nalanda was established in which century? So friends, the Nalanda was formed or established in the year 427 AD. Remember 427 AD, that means it is in the 5th century, and it was established under the Gupta dynasty, and the king was Kumar Gupta. And initially, or the Nalanda, the main teaching were Mahayana Buddhism. Along with that, there were some secular subjects like grammar and all other subjects. And so main focus was Mahayana Buddhism. It was established in 5th century, and Kumar Gupta was the founder of the Nalanda Educational Institute, right? So I hope you understood it correct. Now, according to NEP 2020, the master's program may be of. So we are doing a master's degree, right? We might all have done our master's, or we are doing it. So now NEP 2020 proposes, because our education system to catch up with the world, so NEP has proposed that our master program can be of 1 year, remember, of 2 year, or of the 5 year duration. Remember, 1, 2 and 5. So master's program according to NEP 2020 will be of 1, 2 and 5. So our correct option will be option number A. Arrange the following states in the decreasing order in terms of gross enrollment ratio in higher education. So they have given us 5 states, and we have asked us to arrange these states in the decreasing order of the gross enrollment ratio. First, let us understand what is gross enrollment ratio. Like, if you have 10 students that are in the age group of enrolling in the secondary education, right? So if all of them are going into the secondary school, so your gross enrollment ratio will be 100, right? If 9 students are going in the school and one student is left, so it will be 9 by 10. So remember, number of students that are enrolled in that age group divided by number of students available in that category, right? So it's that simple. So the Sikkim has highest number of gross enrollment ratio, that is 53.9. Then we have Tamil Nadu, which has 49%. Then we have Himachal Pradesh, which has 39.6. Then we have Uttarakhand, which has 39.1, and then at last we have Kerala, which has 37%. So remember, I think if you remember, the top one is Sikkim, right? So remember Sikkim, and then you can slowly use your logic to uh, use this, increasing or decreasing order. So remember, I have given this here. You can just if you want, one or two you can remember, and then you will be able to answer this gross enrollment ratio question. So here they have given us two lists, and they have asked us to match the correct pairing, right? So the first, they have given the names of the regulatory institution as per NEP 2020, and then they have given their responsibilities. So in the list, I will read the list. A is equal to A for National Higher Education Regulatory Council. So from the name you can see it is a regulation, right? A for 3. The National Accreditation Council. So accreditation, B for 2, that is accreditation. Then C is Higher Education Grant Council. Grant means financing, it is about financing. Then General Education Council, so it will deal about the academic standards of the students. So our correct option will be C, that is A. For NHERC will do regulation, then NAC will do accreditation, then HEGC will do financing, and GEC will do academic standard, right? Now, a question is, according to NEP 2020, Higher Education Commission of India will be set up, right? So remember this Higher Education Commission of India. So NEP plans to set up Higher Education Commission of India by renaming UGC, not by replacing it, right? And it will be an umbrella institution to look into the regulation, accreditation, funding, and academic standard, and it will act as a regulatory authority to maintain the quality and standard, and to maintain the academic standard of higher education. So all these are correct. 2, 3, 4 are correct. Only first, it will not replace UGC. So they are planning to rename UGC, right? So it will not be a new education, new institute. It will be just a renaming of the UGC to Higher Education Commission of India. So this is as per NEP 2020. So remember this. So correct answer will be 2, 3, 4. Right. Now, yeah, there are two statements they have given. Assertion A, and then other is labeled as a reason R. So CBCS, right? Choice-based credit system is adopted out of need for flexibility in the education system, so that students, depending upon their interest and aim, can choose intradisciplinary and skill-based courses. So friends, in my earlier questions, I have explained that CBCS comes into the effect when you are given the options, right? First is core courses, then there is a elective courses. When elective courses and skill based courses, so when you can choose elective courses in your graduation or in your semester, then your grading will be based on the choice based credit system. So remember this: core courses which are mandatory, then elective courses when you choose, then you can choose from the pool of 10 subjects will be given, so you can choose based on your interest, right, based on your skill based interest, right. So remember, the first assertion is correct. And second is, the majority of Indian higher education institutions are following marks or percentage based evaluation system, which obstruct the flexibility of for the student to study subject courses of their choice and their mobility to uh, different institutions. So this is correct, as we discussed earlier, that because of our marking, most of the universities rely on the marking system, and when you convert them to the grading system, then there is no uniformity, so that causes confusion among the employer, or the when you are planning for the higher education, or you plan to go abroad, or when you plan to do a job. So this conversion creates a confusion, and that's why this CBCS system is introduced. So both A and R are correct, and R is the correct explanation of the A. If you have doubt here, you can ask me in the comment. Now next is this question, as is for you. According to NEP 2020, National Research Foundation may be established to promote doctor or post-doctoral research, to promote fundamental scientific research, enable universities to establish research laboratories, enable a culture of research to permeate through universities. So you have to answer this: what is the use of National Research Foundation? So this question I'm leaving. And friends, we have launched a complete course for your paper 1 preparation, and the specialty of this paper 1 course is all over India, the only global online provides you a complete English course as well as complete Hindi course, right. So there will be separate batches for Hindi as well as English courses. And in these courses there will be live lecture, 3 live lectures a day, 5 p.m., 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. You will get full syllabus, live lectures, video lecture, topic wise MCQ sections. Then you will get notes, 5,000 plus MCQs bank. And this fee for this course is just 2,400, and it is for 1 year. So if you want to enroll, you can enroll, download global online app, and from there you can enroll. Just from after you download, you will see this interface in the second image, and you click on the store, you type UGC, you will find the course, you can enroll from there.